Top 10 Most Expensive Winter Transfer Window Signings, 2026. Number 10. Tati Castellanos, to West Ham United, for £25 million, €29 million. The 27-year-old Argentine arrives at West Ham United with a solid resume of 101 goals and 33 assists in 299 appearances across Uruguay, the United States, Spain, and Italy. Tati Castellanos joined West Ham United for a reported fee of €29 million and is contracted to be at the club for the next 4.5 years, with an option to extend further by 1 year. Number 9. Mohamed Kaddour to Al Hilal for £26 million, €30 million. One of the more surprising deals to happen in the winter transfer window was the transfer of 18-year-old striker Mohamed Kaddour to Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal. Mohamed Kaddour Mithra signed a 3.5-year deal with the league leaders of the Saudi Pro League and will be seen as a future successor to the club's more experienced strikers in Darwin Núñez and fellow new arrival Karim Benzema. Number 8. Oscar Bob to Fulham for £27 million, €31 million. Man City manager Pep Guardiola was still in a market for a new winger in the lead-up to the 2026 January transfer window. Number 7. Rayon to AFC Bournemouth for £30.3 million, €35 million. The 19-year-old Brazilian winger Rayon Vitor, or Rayon for short, signed for the Cherries in late January from Brazilian club Vasco da Gama as a replacement to the now-departed Antoine Semenyo, with a contract that is valid until 2031, and just to emphasize the high expectations the club have for Rayon. Number 6. Brennan Johnson to Crystal Palace for £33.5 million, €38 million. The 24-year-old winger has had a mixed time at Tottenham Hotspur following his move to the club from Nottingham Forest back in 2024. Number 5. Ademola Lookman to Atletico Madrid for Centre Siderba M. Sisher M. The 2024 African Footballer of the Year has been looking for a move away from Atalanta, BC, since February 2025, after the Nigerian forward had taken serious issue with then-manager at the time, Gianpiero Gasparini's comments regarding his penalty miss in a Champions League game against Club Brugge. Atalanta agreed to a deal of €40 million, €35 million, plus €5 million. Add-ons for the 28-year-old Nigerian international to finally get his move away the club. Number 4. Conor Gallagher to Tottenham Hotspur for £34.8 million, €40 million. The 25-year-old English midfielder was very unsettled during his time at Atletico Madrid, as Conor Gallagher was never seen a regular starter, as the club and Atletico Madrid was completely open to his eventual exit this year. Conor Gallagher signed a contract that is valid until June 2031. 3. Lucas Paqueta to Flamengo for Saint-Gilles M. Sisherar M. The unpredictable Lucas Paqueta has officially left West Ham United this season in a surprising deal to return home to his country of Brazil this year. Flamengo made a record deal offer for West Ham of €42 million for the 28-year-old midfielder on a 5-year deal, and the rest, as they say, is history. Number 2. Jurgen Strand Larsen to Crystal Palace for £50 million, €57 million. Norwegian international made a big money move to Crystal Palace and has become the second most expensive transfer to take place in the 2026 winter transfer window. Jurgen Strand Larsen, the 25-year-old striker with a new deal that would see him stay at the club until 2030, with the option to extend further by 1 year. Number 1. Antoine Semenyo to Manchester City for £65 million, €74.6 million. Antoine Semenyo, Ghanaian, 26 years old, signing for the Citizens, is officially the most expensive deal to take place during the 2026 winter transfer window. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.